We are previewing Week 12 in the NFL here at SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak, and we're talking right now with Jeff Grant, sports betting writer from the Bleacher Report, and we're previewing all three NFL Thanksgiving Day games with Jeff Grant right now. And the second one that we're going to preview is Washington at Dallas. And this game is a perfect example of what I'm going to say that I'm thankful for in this game. I am thankful for dysfunctional, public-backed teams, such as, for example, the Dallas Cowboys. Constantly overbet. Last week they had great value betting against them with Cleveland Browns +8. I feel like betting against Dallas has been one of my most profitable things to do this year, and you do see this all the time. You know, the San Diego Chargers are at times like that. The Jets have been like that. I am thankful for dysfunctional, public-favored teams.
I'm thankful that there's usually half of the betting public or more that has that kind of thinking, especially with the Dallas Cowboys. So that may actually give the Cowboys value. So I'm always thankful that at least half of the betting public is probably going to land on RG3, which may open up the fact that I can be thankful this Thanksgiving and possibly play the Dallas Cowboys, laying only 3 points when virtually this line, based on talent alone, could probably be pushing 4.5, 5. People jumped on the road underdog here based on what they saw last week. And Washington came off a bye and hammered a Philadelphia Eagles team that just isn't very good. And they're just waiting to fire Andy Reid and move on past the season, while Dallas was down by at least 2 scores going into halftime on Sunday. So you're getting some value here with the Dallas Cowboys. But what I looked at was the total, Peter, and I think I found some value here. I think Washington's going to be able to move the football on Dallas. Washington has one of the better running games in the NFL, which is important on a short week, and also the factor that Dallas is yet to see RG3. And having that dual threat ability has given Dallas problems. I was looking at Michael Vick's statistics. He's a similar quarterback to RG3, giving that dual threat ability. Vick has a 112.2 passer rating in his career against the Dallas Cowboys. On the other end, everybody's going to focus on how bad the Dallas Cowboys offensive line has been this year. There's nothing new to that at all. It's been a terrible offensive line for the last couple of years, and Romo's still been able to put up points, especially at home. And the reason I like the over in this game is during the Jason Garrett era. When this team plays back-to-back home games, in that second home game, the over is 6-0. So I'm expecting some points to be scored at Cowboys Stadium on Thanksgiving Day.
I completely agree with that. That was my first very strong lean on this game, and I'm thinking about the Washington team total over 22. What do you think about that?
I think that's a good play, but I think I like the actual total more. But from a team total perspective, I haven't really zeroed in on that. I am going to have a team total play in the next game that we're going to cover, the Patriots and the Jets. But for this game, I like the over, and it's sitting at 47 right now. I think that's a very good number to go over the total.
All right, and I completely agree. But before we move on, Washington's defense did hold Philly down last week, first week off the bye. You think they made some improvements that maybe they were going to be a different defensive team than we thought going forward?
You could say that. You could look at the statistics and see that Washington tallied 4 sacks in that game, and that may give Dallas some struggles based on their offensive line. But Philadelphia was playing with their rookie quarterback in that game, his first ever start. Philadelphia's offensive line, I think, is much worse than the Cowboys, probably the worst in the league. So with that being said, I think Washington is improved a little bit defensively, but they still are 29th in the league in defending the pass. And on the other end, when you're going to prepare for RG3, Washington had their bye week before last week. Dallas had their bye week in week 5. So this defense is running on fumes, and their defensive coordinator, the reason why Rob Ryan has been so good as a defensive coordinator in this league is he likes to bring pressure. You can't do that against a team that has one of the better rushing games in the NFL and also has a quarterback of RG3's ability.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. Everything you're saying is making me like the Washington team total over 22 more and more and more. Great preview, Jeff. Thanks.